Hi, I'm Dr. Bram Raphael and I'm a gastroenterologist. I'm thrilled that Kaley and Amy are going to share their incredible stories. They both have daughters who are diagnosed with intestinal malrotation. Join us now as they discover, along with us, how much they have in common and how much they've learned from their experiences.
My name is Kaley. I am from Minnesota. I have a now 6-year-old who was diagnosed with malrotation in the end of October of last year. She presented at 2.5 with what we kept ruling as the stomach flu, but they always were as soon as she woke up in the morning and they'd end by noon. We brought her in for cyclical vomiting syndrome, and we were expecting a note from the doctor to give to the school so that she could go to school the next day, and the 24-hour vomiting rule didn't apply to her. In order to get that diagnosis of cyclical, they had to do these other tests, and GI, from what we filled out from an infant to current, she said, no way do you have malrotation, we just have to do it at standard. That's why we were in complete shock and fear, because the doctor once said, oh, she doesn't have all this, to now you're calling me and telling me she does have it.
And Amy, you want to tell us about you?
My name is Amy, and I'm from Ohio. My daughter was diagnosed with intestinal malrotation at 3 weeks of age and operated on at 6 weeks. It was shocking to me in that she was a mess since she was born, really, honestly. It really seemed to snowpile really fast on us. It was just one thing after another to another thing. And they threw it at me, but then they said it wasn't a big deal. And then we went to the surgeon and he was like, you have to do this now because she could die. And we were not prepared at all the way it was introduced to us by the radiologist. It was a shock from like me going, I went by myself, not even my husband, because we thought, oh, he said it's just a consult thing, educational, you know. The rest of that went smoothly. Honestly, the surgery did. It wasn't until things didn't get better that things got hard, because everybody kept saying she's fixed and she wasn't fixed.
How did you get involved in awareness of this?
I kind of reached out because I want to activate families to be doing more of the advocacy. I said that I was interested in doing something, but I wanted the parents to be doing the talking, because I think you guys have all the right answers.
It's hard to figure out how to advocate outside of your child, like how to advocate for a disease. The only way I know how to do it is to talk to other parents and help them out and say, hey, my kids did the same thing. You know, this is what we did. Not so much advice, but just like support and push.
My experience has been like often in the office, I've asked one parent just to talk to another parent when they've had these sort of moments where they feel like they're totally alone and they feel like nobody's ever gone through this experience before. I've had parents who are really experienced at doing things, such as like traveling to Paris or India on IV nutrition. And I've seen those parents get those other parents to do the most amazing things. I've been really inspired by those conversations. I think a lot of the things you were just describing, a lot of parents just have no idea that other people go through or that they need to speak up about.